think we're on.
The stream is live. That's what it says.
Yeah, it's live. We're
I'm gonna
here.
have to trust you on that
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're
because
live.
we
There
have to
we
keep.
are.
Hey, everybody! Thank you for
No fancy
coming.
intros. No fancy intros. We're just here. Poof. Right into the mix. Who's
That is.
here?
That's a lot of lag and repetitiveness there. What happened?
I think we're on.
The stream is live. That's what it
I
says.
gotta turn this down. I gotta turn this down.
Live. We're here.
Okay, there we go. Let's turn it down. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hey, Linda. Hey, Jeff. Are we gonna do roll call? Is that what we did? Do we do roll call? Chris, Ned is here. We never see Ned.
I am hearing. Yeah, it's repeating again.
Don't look at the YouTube stream.
I'm not.
Double M's. Okay.
I'm hearing it in my headphones.
Yeah, I had to turn down some sound there. Should be fine. Is yours muted? Do you have your YouTube muted?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure everything's muted.
Oh, crappy show for sure. Now it's muted.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna break everything before it gets fixed.
That's okay.
That crazy Canadian is here because he's here to save me.
Something like that.
Welcome, everyone.
I'm here to do some tech.
Yeah, he's here to definitely do some tech. I had this nice little script already and had notes and all. And when I went to ship it to Spider Dog, I deleted it.
Smart. Well done.
Yeah. We were going to talk about values, and now it's the value of not deleting your stuff.
Yeah, we have no show anymore. Great.
Well, you guys are our test guinea pigs for the first one, so it won't be anything spectacular, but it will improve as things go on.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem talking, but I do have a problem not having my notes. So there it is. What I intend to do with this is I want it to be educational and enjoyable. There are some things that I guess what got me going on this, that I really wanted to get started on it, because I've been talking about doing a show for a while, was the Bondi Bay. And thanks, Jeff. What happened at Bondi Bay really upset me. But at the same time, the humanity of people came out, especially to the gentleman who basically said, "I'm going to die today," and went and jumped the shooter. So many intersections crossing. It was somehow just really hit me. And I was like, a lot of this is based on values, what people see as their values, whether personally, politically, religious. So that's, I'm going to eventually get to that. Right now is just finding my pace here and hopefully not stretching Spider Dog to his limit for saving me.
Yeah, totally. We can, before we jump into heavy duty topics like that, just sort of, I don't know, go over some little things, get our footing, get comfortable.
And I need to know, how much snow do you have on the ground?
How much snow? There's probably about, I don't know, a foot and a half that's still around right now. Our temperatures are so weird here. Like we'll have, we're at, what are we at? I'm at minus 16 Celsius today, but it'll probably be -3 in a couple days, and we'll get some snow, and then it'll get cold again, and then some of it'll melt up. It's up and down, but there's probably about a foot and a half going on.
Well, I got a foot and a half of cactus needles around me.
Yeah, nice. It's pretty
Oh,
cool, eh? You're in a desert, and I'm up here in the frigid north, and we can do this. We can do
the
this. Have
Great
this
White
little
North.
chat. Yeah,
Yeah,
technology lets us do this.
and I wanted Jeff's snow too. And yes, Ned, thank you for
Mm,
coming by.
good old Ned.
Because well, we're early
Glad
enough
to see-
too. Poor man is working himself to the bone and other things. So,
Yeah,
and
totally.
he just got done with celebrating Hanukkah himself. So now he gets a
Mhm.
breather.
So, obviously, an SD imposter sounds nothing like his videos. Well, to be fair, I'm Ryan. Spider Dog is my alias, I guess. But we're gonna call me Spider Dog, aren't we? Yeah, that's what we're gonna call. Are you gonna call me Ryan, or are you gonna call me Spider Dog?
I would probably call you Spider Dog because that's what I'm used to.
Okay.
Um, kind of gets stuck in my head. And
Yeah, I'm into it.
Bonds brings up a common theme over at HPS as well. Over at Hill Pirate, he is here for the titties.
He's here for the titties. Cool. Well, I've got no titties to show.
Hey Jeff, if you want to, you can ask for it in person.
Jenny says, Spider Dog doesn't sound like I thought. Hmm.
What? He doesn't sound Canadian enough? Sorry, we don't have temperamental AI Jesus or anything like that. We are gonna work on that.
Yeah.
Because uh, yeah, StreamYard's too expensive for a cheap ass like me. So I'm
We were
gonna go with OBS, but I haven't played with it enough yet. I did, however, figure out how to record the video that he used for the intro and the short off of OBS. So that's why he asked for the sorry.
yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
We'll give you a link if you want, Jeff. You can do it verbally. I support that. I really support that.
Which
Uh,
are we gonna drop links or anything like that? Or are we just gonna like
well,
just
drop
not yet?
yours to your channel.
Well, I don't mean
Um,
that. I mean like, are we gonna let anybody come up, or are we just gonna like not do that yet?
dreidel time, bitch. Oh, look at that. He's leaving us already. He's gonna go spin the dreidel. Oh, wait a minute. I
Dreidel
guess
time, bitches.
then is this the last night? I thought last night was. I am so off on my time. Serious question. You may not get a serious answer though.
Yeah, what's a serious question?
Mugger! Ah! Oh, Mugger, I think I have to let you be a dick whenever you want.
There you go. You're allowed to be a dick.
Uh, Calvin is the person I'm calling Mugger. We have been playing on and off World of Warcraft since
Oh, cool.
19 years.
Wow. Wow.
I think something like that. Well, buckle up. He'd have to buckle up around here. Oh, 8th night is tomorrow. Okay. I'm sorry. I was going by 7%. I can't do math. Yeah, Bobby, my husband is around. I don't know if he's watching, but he is around.
Mr. Nicky says hi. Hey, Mr. Nicky.
Hey, Mr. Nicky. Hey, honey. Sweet pea.
Yes,
Are you listening or you playing?
I hear you. I'm taking care of business, but I'm hearing you.
Oh, okay, because Bobby and
Mugger was on there.
Bobby in chat said if your husband around, maybe he can answer. Well, that's what he
Bill's
asked.
in the house.
Woohoo! Bill is here. Oh, yeah! It's a Navy. He's poking at you, honey.
Maybe what?
It's about the Navy. I'm not repeating it. Yeah, my husband is a squid, so
What, you Marine?
I could definitely. Bobby, are you a Marine? Were you a Marine? Are you? I have to ask because of how it's worded. Yeah,
Okay.
Jeff, I can definitely relate to that. We were not happy. We are. Bobby, we'll do that at some point in time. Right now, I'm just getting used to the idea that I'm doing this.
Yeah. It's all new.
Very, very new. But yeah, I have a deep affection and respect for our veterans. I made the attempt. I did not make it through boot camp. I had the medical out, so I don't claim anything more than that. And I get to ride my husband's squid coattails because he's retired Navy. So all of the which there's quite a few veterans in chat right now. Love it.
Mhm.
Love it.
How long?
18. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, the paint is still wet. So yeah, like I said, the I was a bad girl and ruined my notes. 5 more I used come on. Sure, Jeff. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, used to get. Did
So,
Ned
what do
spin
you?
his dreidel?
Yeah, I think he did. He said it was dreidel time earlier.
And then he said he had it there with him, but I didn't know if he left or not. He probably did because they got more than just spinning a dreidel. Anyway, what were you about to say when I walked on you? Oh, he is
I
still
was
here.
gonna. Yeah, he's here. I was gonna say, like, what do you want to start talking about this? What do values? What's the, what are they?
What are they here for? Like I said, I because I lost my notes, I'm at a loss. Oh, look at that. The magic of Spider Dog saving
Hey,
me.
look at that. Values. What do you consider important?
As everyone knows, values are a fluid type of thing. They change based on what you're going through at the time, and they also affect what you're going through, whether you think of it as important or not. And right now, oh, right now, because I'm reading chat and trying to think about, I had all this damn stuff down. I even had videos that I was wanted to clip from.
But we
So
didn't
right
get there,
now,
but that's okay.
that's it. Right now, my values are how do I set up a better way to not be anxiety riddled and, and delete my notes before I send them to my producer.
It's okay. We'll get through this. We'll just yap.
we can anyway, chat. What's important to you? What are your values? What is most important to you? We'll give them a chance to be involved.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because values, like, we can see on the infographic, it says freedom, security, honesty, loyalty, autonomy. And, I think most people will obviously have those as values, but how they can differ very much, from person to person. What my idea of freedom isn't necessarily going to be yours or somebody else's, right? But yet there's still something that's very in our core, like, that we hold on to, and that, like, they can be, when they're challenged, that's when things sort of get rocky, right? Because, like I said, your idea of freedom and my idea of freedom could be different.
Yes. Muxter says loyalty is number one for him. Woodrow's saying integrity. Both very important.
Well, I
I
think
think I would actually put integrity in the middle there instead of honesty, because honesty is part of integrity.
I could see that, yeah.
And Mystery Subset Theater, the price quality of a value meal. Family.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, and you know what? The idea of family differs. I
Mhm.
did grow up in an extremely oppressive and sometimes violent upbringing,
Mhm.
and that gave me a very warped sense of what family meant.
Mhm.
So much so that when I became a mother, I could not connect with my son
Interesting.
in a mother sort of way. I could be his best friend, I could be his buddy, but I didn't have that mother connection, and my son suffered for that.
Mhm.
Ned's money and world well, you do have the lasers. So you're the Elon Musk of the lasers. Loyalty and integrity overlap. Yeah, they do. They absolutely do.
This is important. Bill says family doesn't have to mean related, and I agree with that because,
Yeah.
um, yeah, like, we have our blood family, and then we have the people in our lives that,
Right.
mean just as much, and maybe sometimes more than, what blood family can mean.
Yeah, I learned at a very young age that blood didn't mean anything.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now where I did luck out is in my later years. Some of the very people that allowed things to occur, I was able to talk with them. We talked it out. And when they left this world, we were at a much better place than we were when I was growing up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Absolutely. Honesty is important right from the get-go.
I mean, all these things are important to us, right?
Extra.
Some are just
Yeah,
gonna have a little bit more for, depending on our life experience, if somebody who, relies on family a lot, that's probably gonna mean a lot to them, and that sort of thing.
well, I've been in situations where the particular family I was hanging out with was more of a family to me than my own was.
Mhm. Yeah,
And so
absolutely.
I did get to Angel Gamer, yay! I
Hello.
did get to experience that. But when it came to my own child, he got the short end of the stick.
Mm.
And
Well,
I'm
I
never
see
going to
that.
forget that.
Yeah, I see that in my life. Like my wife's family has been very much more of a family to me than a lot of people in my family. And you know, until I had that, there was a big part of me that didn't quite understand what family was. If that makes sense. Like, I
Yeah.
grew up with my family and the relationships we had, and that's what you perceive as what family is. And then, I turned into a teenager and whatnot, and I met my friends' families and saw that, well, they're a little different here. The relationships seem a little bit more honest and open. And then, obviously, I've been with my partner for quite a while now. I think we're going on 32 years this January, so it's been a while. And I know her family very well at this point, and just seeing that contrast of what a family can be versus what I grew up with is, it opened my eyes to a lot of different things. Just that it does. Families don't have to be so tumultuous and dysfunctional.
But boy, they sure do bring a lot of color to your life.
They do.
Sometimes red. As you'll note, we do have a few wrenches in chat. That is purposeful. Um, I While I do believe in the spirit of free speech, I am also not a government entity. So if somebody decides they're gonna test push the envelope as far as some of the TOS, it's not gonna be allowed. Um,
There you go.
as you probably, if the notes are working when you logged in, it showed some rules.
They do work. I
And
saw them.
okay, good. Uh,
Hmm.
I want people to be able to share their ideas, thoughts, even bitch if they want. But if you're gonna come in here and call someone some sort of PDF, things like that, no, that's gonna get deleted. And if you
Hmm.
repeat it, you're out. It's just not gonna fly here. So if they do read the rules, uh,
Muckster
because
says, "Do people read the rules?"
yeah, and some of it is there are a couple people here in chat that I absolutely care about, and being that they're on my channel now, I'm gonna protect them.
Hmm.
So, uh, but like anyone else, I am also very objective. So even if they push the envelope, well, they'll get a spanking too, because
Hmm.
I am fair across the board. But
Yeah.
I want people to be able to talk and express themselves freely. And so yeah, I'm not I'm not Todd. I'm not one of those people. It's gonna, we're gonna just shut everyone down because I don't like what you said. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
If I don't agree with what you said, or maybe I won't like it, we're gonna talk about it because that's what this is here for.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm in for a good spanking too. So yeah, so far I'm seeing that the majority of the people are people we already know. So, they're not coming in here like some who
Hmm.
will test the envelope or push the envelope and make uh wild accusations. Yeah, no. Not and that's not what I'm about. You could keep
Hmm.
that to your channel. So,
There you
enough
go.
about that. Enough about
Yeah.
that. Because we're here. Those are my values. My biggest value is people. I mean, as far as the online environment, is people expressing themselves and we have a conversation about it.
Hmm. Well, let's look at, so we're, we I I find a lot of people sometimes misconstrue values with other things like morals, right? So here we
Yes.
have morals, and they'll think, they feel like they're the same, but they're not quite the same, right?
Yeah, and the first one I'm looking at right now is lying is wrong. Such a gray area when it comes to lying. I mean, outright lying, like some of the accusations and crap we've seen here on YouTube are
Mm-hmm.
absolutely disgusting. There's no place for it. Yet at home or something like that, like say you bought a Christmas present for your spouse or someone
Mm.
and they suspect it and ask you about it, when you lie, then
Yeah, you say,
if
no, there's no present. I didn't buy any present for you.
yeah. So that one's not a hard fast rule.
Yeah, totally. Like there's going to be moments where we have to do it um for security. Presence is a fun little lie. It's a little white lie because we want the person to be surprised or something like that. But if sometimes you have to just lie to protect people. Like if you take an example, like say I have a neighbor and they have, like, two neighbors, husband and wife, and they're having they have a bad relationship, and let's just say the husband is abusive, and one day the wife runs out of the house and comes over to my house, knocks on the door and says, my husband's being abusive, can I come in the house? I have to get away from him. And I go, of course you can come in the house, absolutely. And I close the door, and we help this woman, get away from her husband for a moment. And then there's a knock at the door. And I go to the door, and it's the husband, and he's like, is my wife here? I need to talk to her. I might say that she's not there because it's not one, I don't want to get in the middle of this, but she's in fear. I'm going to protect her. And maybe we're going to call the police and wait for the police to come or whatever the situation is. But, sometimes like that's a lie. If I tell the husband, no, your wife's not here, well, I've just lied to him, but I'm doing it to protect the situation for the moment, right? So, I mean, that's an example. I don't know if it's the best example, but it's where I would consider lying to be an okay thing to do.
Just in chat because this is awesome. Muckster said, seems like the wrong audience for morality. Yeah. And then go to the next one right after it. Bobby Bonds. Yes. Okay. You guys right there, that conversation is me. That is, please keep it up. Because I want it to be fun. I want it to be engaging, and because I'm new at this and also a boomer, only a few people in the audience are the same age as I am, or close, or a little bit older even. So yeah, that you guys, yes, keep that up. You're free to talk like that in this chat.
Hey, Mirrors.
Oh, Mirrors. Oh, he said he was gonna be sleeping. So nice
Yeah.
to see you. Another of the wonderful band of what was it? The Merchgate. Merchgate.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
I am not hiding any women in my basement.
Do you even have a basement?
Yeah, I have a basement.
Oh, okay. That's how much I knew about it. Got the time zones wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are on Mountain Standard Time right now. And hey, Ron, another one on Mountain Standard Time. And lucky for me, not so much for Spider Dog, I'm in Arizona, so we do not do daylight savings time. So my time does not change.
Why don't you guys do it down there?
Because it's stupid.
Really? Is that the reason?
There's no reason for it in this day and age.
No, I'm not saying, like, I agree. But I'm just saying, is there a specific reason why Arizona chose not to do it?
Because it was ridiculous.
Okay.
At the time, there was very little reason
Mhm.
to do it because even though the time itself changed, when the sun came up or went down, didn't. The sun's gonna do what the sun's gonna do.
Yeah, totally. You're in a big
Okay, yes,
desert.
Chris is correct. It's actually they call it Phoenix time. So, yeah. But there are other places. There's a little snippet of Nevada, I believe, and there are parts of Indiana that don't do it either.
Yeah, right.
So, and yeah, Arizona decided it was one of their values was not to do daylight savings time.
Oh yeah. Angel Gamer makes a good point right here. Happy first day of winter,
Yes, the
everybody.
solid. Yep, winter solstice. Now this is a day that I have indigenous ancestry, so today is an important day, and it's the first. Back in the old days, it was the first day to start passing on the oral history and the stories. So today was like a really uh important day, I guess, to start this
Hmm.
because it would be I'm over in La Paz County, Chris. I'm over in the hardly any people county. Uh but yeah, so it was just kind of coincidental. I liked it. Yep,
Hmm.
shortest day of the year. Now we can see the time go up. Ah, well, yeah, but that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Ned, when you're over at that tiny little nothing army base. Ron is over where I used to live. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 3 different time zones in Indiana.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
And the only important time zones that I ever ran into in Indiana was my own because as a truck driver, your home base was the time you had to operate on. 20 years ago, he was a resident near Tucson.
Hmm.
Now that I say the name of the base all the time, and then when I want to say it now, Watuka. But Ned's all over because he's got lasers.
Oh, Nikki says there's only 2 time zones in Indiana.
Uh-oh. Nikki and Jenny are gonna duke it out. And they both live there.
Jeff says, in the best Virginia, nothing else mattered.
Strange comet? Oh, 31 Atlas. Scissor fight. You know what? I have not paid attention to that part of the skies. Because it as well right now, I have so much Christmas lights up that at nighttime you can see my trailer from two miles away. Bobby feeling threatened? I doubt that. I'm waiting for the titty comment. So
Oh,
yeah,
Jenny said,
anyway.
no fight.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, Jenny said, oh no, no fight. Nikki and I were saying the same thing. Okay. I thought somebody said there was 3 time zones.
I said
And
it because of what I read
oh,
in
okay.
her
Oh,
thing
okay. Okay.
there.
I see.
So it was my bad. But the one that matters. Yeah, Angel
Here it
Gamer
is.
jump. Yeah, oh, Mugger is a fine patron of the natural titties. Best Virginia, and I get odd comment. Every day, yes, indeed. And I do try and save some of the best memes for him too, to post in his Discord.
So
Western New
we
York. I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say we did values. We kind of just covered morals a little bit to see what the difference is between them, you know. And then the other thing that people add and kind of mix up sometimes is beliefs.
Yes. All right. Oh, here we go. Sorry, my keyboard was not cooperating with me.
No worries.
Because I wanted to post that. People are mostly self-interested. I call it self-absorbed. May or may not be the same thing. I haven't looked that deeply into it. A lot of times when it comes into the getting down to the science, sometimes it's I'm interested enough that I'll deeply delve into it. Other times I hardly have a thought. And my biggest goal is to try and be as objective as possible.
Yeah.
I don't always like it when I'm being objective because something about whatever it was is so totally against my values. For instance,
Yep.
I'll throw this one out there. I cannot stand Donald Trump worth a shit. Cannot stand the man. However, if somebody says a bold-faced lie about him, I really hate being put in the position of defending the guy.
Right.
But
Right.
my values about the truth are more important than my personal feelings about him. And then there are those, because I am a progressive, so over more in the liberal camp, a lot of people want to pigeonhole me with that. Well, how can you defend that guy? He's a conservative or he's a Republican. I'm like, I don't give a shit. If what you said, like the biggest one to me, and it drove me crazy, was everybody blaming Trump for the kids in cages. Wasn't his thing. Did he use it? Yeah. But he's not the one who came up with it. But everybody said, oh, Trump started that. No, he didn't. Started before him. And that really put me in a position I didn't like to be in, because I don't want to defend the guy. But
yeah, I get it. It muddies the waters, though, right? Like when people,
yeah. So I do my
attach
best.
things to people that aren't true, right? Like, and doesn't help the situation. Trump can already be a douchebag or whatever you want to call him, whatever. He can be that, but he has enough that you can focus on, that you don't have to add not true things like lies or whatever to him, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much crap going on anyway. Why do we need to add more?
Yeah.
And why do we need to support adding more? Yeah, perfect, Mugger. Yes, facts don't have a political alignment. Yes, I got it. Mugger has kept me on the straight and narrow too. When I used to a long time ago be one of those blue no matter who people, and I really learned a lot about objective viewpoints and looking at things from an objective lens from this man right here.
Yeah.
Plus, he used to be a really good rogue, and he wiped out my guild. That's how I met him in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, talk about going against my beliefs. He's on the opposing side of the game, and so thoroughly wiped out my guild going into a raid twice.
I think a bunch
Him,
of people's eyes are glazing over here.
yeah. 10 people in my raid, him and another guy who at the time I had no idea were the bane of our server. And I think one other person kind of helped them, but it was mostly those two. Wiped out 10 of my people, me too, twice. And then I just had to meet them. So if we finally, I was able to log into somebody else's account that was on the opposite side and contact somebody in their guild. And
Ooh.
yeah, we've been playing together ever since.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
was like, I was so thoroughly impressed. See, now I wasn't mad. And the whole idea, right, about a game like that is to pit your side against the other side. So definitely
Right.
warfare going on. And they
Yeah.
so thoroughly clocked us that I was like, I got to know who these guys are. Did you have Woodrow? I would have been Leroy Jenkins, I think. So, and there you go as far as values and beliefs. The game at the time was definitely set up where it was easy and you wanted to hate the other side. And one of the people in my guild was so angry that I got to know these people, invited them into our voice chat, that he left my guild over it because he hated them so much. Of course, it didn't help. It didn't help that Mugger's partner in crime there, the other rogue, did shit talking videos and put them on YouTube. And that mage that quit my guild was in one of them. He's like, "Hey, that's me." Muckster, these two guys would have been considered the space lasers in this game. They were that thoroughly effective at what they did. And lifelong internet friend ever since. 20, at least 19 years.
Crazy.
Good times, bad times, difficult times, break times. We've kept in touch. And I can honestly say he's been my longest running friendship of any kind.
Wow. I never got into World of Warcraft. I love
World of
those games and stuff.
Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, I never did it. I knew that would happen to me if I got into it. And I, was into so many other things, music and stuff like that yeah, I knew I'd disappear into it if I did.
Jeff just brought up a good point. There isn't a red versus blue. And that's true.
No.
When you look at it objectively, that red and that blue are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just another way to pit us against each other.
Yeah. Power control.
Yeah. Or, and it's all Ned's fault because he wants all the money and lasers. Right?
Yeah.
So
there's
gotta have
money
somebody
out
to
there.
blame.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
lots of money out there and they all have their own objectives. And so they set up on the side that they think is going to help them the best. And then some of them set up on both sides, like whoever's in power, the money tends to, the corporations will just, shift their money over to that side or shift their money over to the other.
Jeff, you are allowed to do that here. I mean, because to me, if you're posting the truth about something, and that, or you're posting your deeply felt opinion about something, that's not Fed posting to me.
Yeah,
you are allowed to be political here, and going with the rules earlier. You're allowed to be political in here. You're allowed to talk politics here, because in all of this, people should not be afraid to talk about these things, because if you are afraid, that gives the dominant governmental entity, whatever you want to call it, power over you. Don't let them. Educate yourself. Because the more you're educated, the only thing that they are afraid of is you not voting for them. And a meme doesn't land on the same witness. Oh, okay. I understand that. I'm hoping it never ever gets to that. If it does, it's going to be somebody else doing it. But I am going to be talking politics here because
Huckster was around for the Whig Party.
I'm not very far behind him.
Yeah.
To me, one of the biggest mistakes people make these days is to not be politically educated. You don't have to like it. You don't have to pick a party. I am not a party person at all. Because to me, both parties are screwing us. There's no chance for a third party the way the first two have it set up. But I also don't believe it's every person for yourself either.
Right, Angel Gamer? Totally.
Yes, totally. Oh man, I loved it because Mark Hamill finally made it to a Toshi gas station, and he took a selfie with it. It was great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Make tar and feather great again. Oh man, that would be painful. See, I'm conservative on some issues, and I'm more progressive. But guess what? That doesn't. Yeah, I hate parties. Yes, I do. I'm so George Washington when it comes to that, and that's about as far as I'll go with a powdered wig white guy. I really agree with what George Washington said, but also too, I also remember that George Washington was a land speculator and stole a lot of land from some of my ancestors. So yeah. And also too, look at the values of the people that have our government bought and paid for. They don't want to share. They don't want us to have Muxter. See, that I love this. I love this kind of engagement because it's fun. Yes, which is you're right, Woodrow, and that's why I don't vote. When somebody is worth it, I will make the effort. Well, I accepted AI Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior, Jeff, but he's broken now. So I'm lost. My long break in the middle. I'm totally lost. It's either Ned or AI Jesus. I'm lost without them both.
I'm pretty much on the same page about parties and the whole thing. It's, I'm in Canada, so our system's a little different, and we actually have more parties that we can vote for. And so you get to you get a little bit more choice, but we still have the same, corruption, corporate corruption and everything like that. And our two main parties, which are the liberals and conservatives, you have Republicans and Democrats. We have the liberals and conservatives. We have great names, right? And I disavow both those parties for the most part. But when it comes down to voting, for me, I'll go vote, but I know both sides are corrupt, and I know both sides are corrupt, but I'll vote for the side that I believe sort of fits a little bit better with what I hope the country is moving towards, So that's sort of my value. I vote. No matter what. I feel like it's my obligation to do something for the system in that way. It's a right that I'm given, and I know some people believe that the votes don't matter and stuff, and I think there's a bit of that, but I think Canada's also a little bit different than the United States system-wise. So, yeah.
Now, Richard, I support the Toonie Party because it's one more.
It's one extra.
Mystery Softset, I was a Bernie girl, hardcore Bernie girl till he threw us under the bus. That's what broke me. After what I saw the DNC do to him, it wasn't just Bernie, obviously, but after what I saw the DNC do, and then the big court case where the court agreed with the DNC that they were a corporate entity and could do what they wanted.
Mhm.
That's the biggest lesson I learned, that they do not have the same values as I do.
Yeah.
They have no interest whatsoever in what's important to me.
No, they're
And
more
that's
about the party. Yeah. The people are secondary to what the actual heads of the party want, right?
yeah. He towed the line in the end. He towed the line supporting Biden, and then Kamala. Yes, I can even say her name right. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. Uh yeah, and I agree with your comments about Peter Thiel in there. That guy is, oh geez. He's a piece of work. Put a 1 in the chat, huh? Bernie is not a Democrat. He's an independent. He
Mhm.
caucuses as a Democrat because then he can get in on the debates and stuff.
Yeah.
So, he is, and the thing is, Democrats have allowed him to do that for so long. So, it really annoyed me that he was so clearly going to win, and they threw him under the bus because they wanted a corporate Democrat to win, and they picked
Yeah.
the wrong one. They definitely picked the wrong one. So, because to me, Hillary was just another part of the uh
The deep state.
yeah,
Sort of. I mean,
yeah.
she's pretty much bought and paid for and in the middle of it, like for sure.
Because Muxter, he said that he would uh fully engage himself and register as a Democrat.
MST, I'm calling it now, and I think most people here should probably agree, but it's gonna be Newsom. Like, it's gonna be Newsom. It'll be Newsom versus
Oh
Vance.
god.
That's what's
Oh
coming.
god. Well, there was
But
a meme I saw that I loved, and I haven't posted it yet. Well, I didn't I wouldn't post it in Jeff's because he tries not to be political, but it was a picture of him and Trump, and one of them's it was having Vance as president is like shitting your pants, and or shitting your pants but changing your shirt or something like that.
pretty much, he's a
Yeah.
scary thought. I mean,
Well,
he still might be your president before you know it. So
yeah. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. He's been going, they did their big world US tour together and stuff. But, Tavish is just another liar of convenience. And now her lifelong congressional benefits are locked in, so she has nothing to worry about.
that's convenient.
Mm-hmm. I would love if enough people got together and pushed it through and got rid of any elected official that didn't agree with it, that people in Congress have to have the same benefits as we do.
Mm-hmm.
Same
Mm-hmm.
insurance, so they can go through the same BS we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, for private jets. I think that they should all have to, ride in the standard planes that we do. Because weren't they supposed to be representing us? Isn't
Yeah.
this
Well, supposedly.
a government about us? Now, how can you do that with your silver spoon up your ass?
Yep. I don't know if it ever really was supposed to be that. I mean, maybe ideally that was the idea.
Muckster saw that trope that was going around. That was funny.
Yeah. Arabic numerals. I know it's going to be hell. How's it? Nobody's going to be able to do any math anymore.
That was a meme. It was
Yeah.
hysterical. I can't remember the whole thing of it, but that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Lets me have my way with what's behind the eye patch. Oh, what's his face? Dan Crenshaw.
Crenshaw. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
another.
that guy.
You know what? He kind of reminds me of a Todd.
Yeah, for sure.
He
Like,
kind of, yeah, he does remind me a little bit of a Todd.
you got to be a man. He's a real man. He served.
Well, you better respect him.
Yeah.
Him and Keg's breath.
Which guy?
Pete Keg's
Oh,
breath.
Hegseth. Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude. Yeah. You're defense secretary. Secretary of War. Yeah. Wow.
South Park. Oh my God, South Park.
Yeah, pretty good.
Definitely up there with and they nail everybody. I can remember the uproar, God, 20 years ago. Yeah, they even have nailed us a few times. They did a commercial for Cherokee tampons. They're all red. Yeah, so Indian tampons, right? And oh my God, the uproar. But other people in Indian country got it.
For sure.
I do like Mark Kelly. And it's funny too because my brother and he retired at the same rank. And my brother thinks that he is crazy. And I told him, I go, wait a minute. You better watch that because Mark Kelly is in my district. He's, I give him more latitude than I would normally with somebody else. I am a very stringent supporter of the Second Amendment. I don't want, there was a reason why the Second Amendment was designed the way it was. And I'm a firm supporter of it. I'm a firm supporter of, even though indigenous wise, not much of it at the time represented or protected us. I believe that the people should be just as powerful as the people who represent them. And I don't mean by militia takeover or anything silly like that. Nothing like that. Yeah, exactly, for their side. And that's where the people, I would love for them to learn how to be objective, less polarized. Because it doesn't matter what your side, somebody's lying. Somebody is lying. People will ask me, what is my political party, and I tell them I don't have a political party, but I am a gun-toting progressive, and it totally throws them off because they can't see, even though there's over 16 million of us who are liberal or progressive and believe in the Second Amendment, we're ignored. Sorry. This may or may not be a problem. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm laughing at. You know what? I'm okay. I'm going to be honest about this because I know Ned is listening. I am going to get to Gaza, but at the same time, I want you to understand I'm walking on eggshells about it because I highly respect Ned. But also being a descendant of people who were crushed and oppressed. I got a lot of love for the Palestinians. So, I'm walking on this one carefully because the last thing I want to do is offend somebody I care about. And do
I've
it.
got all the controls. I've got all the controls, and I'm Jewish too. So you better
Then
watch
he's
it.
Jewish too. It doesn't matter. I don't think Ned lives in Gaza.
I know. I'm
Ned
just
does not
joking
have to
around.
live in Gaza for me to respect how he feels about things. And when you okay, one of my values is the people that I consider friends. And it's how to articulate myself without causing pain to somebody else. It's not always going to happen. It's not going to be perfect. Ned and I have had chats back and forth, so I think he's got a pretty good idea of where I'm thinking. But in this day and age when it's so easy to for people to like point the finger and make wild like Jeff and I were going at it in his Discord. Now, anybody who knew me would know that I did not take any of it personally whatsoever. But some people kind of did or thought it was. And I'm like, no. I thought that for sure when I brought two Neds into my talk about disappointment. I think there's some failure there. Yeah, Bobby, asshole. So yeah, that's really a hot button. I do want to talk about it, especially, like I said, look at what happened in Bondi Beach. All those people celebrating, what should have been the start to a wonderful celebration for them, taken down. And wow, ironic though it may be, it was a Muslim guy that jumped in and jumped that shooter. He saw what was happening, and it did not matter to him that those were people celebrating their Jewish faith on that beach. He saw what was wrong and dealt with it.
Those are some values right there.
Yeah, and what did he do? He turned to his friend and said, "I'm going to die today," and then went after the shooter. So,
Powerful.
love and compassion comes from all sides. And the things like that deeply affect me because just when I think that humanity is at its worst because all I'm seeing is what's happening here in this country, somebody like that reminds me, no, it's not all like that. Uh-oh. Fucking Jeff. I love you, man.
I did nothing.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Fire Dog. All of your fault. Exactly, Bill. Not everyone is capable of doing something like that. I know I am capable of it. But for a different reason. I don't value myself. It's a struggle. It's been that way all my life. So for me, it's about
What do you mean you don't value?
I grew up, like I said, in a very dysfunctional family, and that family dynamic was everything that I wanted to do. I was told I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't be a cowgirl. I could not be an astronaut. I could not be a veterinarian. I couldn't be an auto mechanic, even though I did become one. all the things I wanted to do in life. I was told that what I should do was find myself a good man.
Right.
And I got raised by my dad. So that is totally, totally backwards for
Yeah.
what he had. When he raised me, he just raised me like he did my brother. He raised us the same. So and I've got big ones, Bobby. So, but I don't value them as much as you do. So I grew up with that, with a very self-defeating mentality. It's taken me a long time to get where I am now. But the easiest way for me to describe that situation would be those people will contribute more to life than I will. And
Yeah.
that is how I look at it. That's because whenever you're faced with such a traumatic situation like that, your mind has to automatically justify whatever your movement's going to be, and it has to do it on the fly. And my first thought is those people are going to contribute more into society than I ever will.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all gonna do our thing, right? I mean,
And that's why I love you, Jeff. With your you definitely beat to a different drum, and I respect that. And as people have seen, Jeff and I don't always agree, and we're quite passionate about it. But you know what we don't do? We don't trash each other. We don't call each other names. We might, poke a little insult in there or something like that, but we're not out to destroy each other because we don't agree. And that's important. The horseshoe is done. Now, here's the other thing. To me, what Jeff types a lot of times is cryptic, and then I got to hit him up later and go, "What does that mean? What are you saying?"
well, I think what he's saying here is that um,
I'm old.
both sides are so much the same now that it's like they're just because if you look at a horseshoe, right, it has there's 2 points and then it meets in the middle, and the two opposite points are so close to each other that they're just about the exact same thing. It's just a little hop, skip, and a jump to get to the other side, right?
Yes. Read between the lines. Yep. There you go. Jeez, Jeff. No step on snake. Now, in the literal sense, I'm a literal thinker, so me sometimes trying to decipher what people say is difficult because I am so literal.
Yeah, I get it.
And considering that I live in Arizona, yeah, I don't want to step on any snakes either. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bobby. And in the grand scheme of things, we're just a small part of many. And how many people are willing to be flexible enough to see their neighbor, even though their point may be completely different from theirs, they want the same things out of life. They have
We forget that.
they have similar values. So how do you communicate with your neighbor in a way that totally doesn't invalidate them, but also too, if they are like that, you kind of close the door on them being able to invalidate you. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep. Again, mystery. If the New York City firefighters waited for the right equipment to enter the towers, you think about it, at that particular day, there is no right equipment to handle that. The right equipment would have been years ago when our government first got an inkling that something like that may occur. put a 1 in the chat if you're flexible. Are you looking for a gymnast with big boobs? I think that's what he's looking for.
Jeff is explaining this thing a little bit more here.
Oh, okay. How far and been back towards each other like a horse. Yeah. And I don't get it. Because people like Ned are not the problem. Todd. People like Ned are not the problem. Who's the one that meme that I posted about putting 100 red ants in a jar and 100 black ants in a jar, and they just kind of mingle until you shake the jar, then they start attacking each other? Who's shaking the jar? It's not the Neds of the world. Wasn't.
It's a hard one, Osen. I know.
Oh, then okay, now I get it, Jeff. I'm sorry. I just yeah. I didn't get those fine important those little parts there. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't understand that comment about the Uvalde. All I remember as far as the Uvalde police went is that there was a huge delay in them going in there.
Oh, right. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, there was a big stink over that, and that's something I definitely did not look into at the time. I saw some stuff online and things, but I don't know. I do not know all the facts on that. You won't walk in the. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Thank you, Jeff. I'm sorry that I'm not up on the lingo. In arresting the parents that wanted. Yes. Okay. I do remember that. Yeah. See, now, where are their values at that time?
Yeah.
Where the parents feel so desperate that they want to go in. Now, granted, anybody, even a police officer, that's a hard thing to face.
For sure.
You got that is a choice that you have to make, but that's also your job. That's what you hired on for.
Yeah. So, like, at what point does it not really become a choice? Like, I mean, it's a choice that you're gonna have to make yourself do it because it is your job, right? Like, that's the way I see it. Is like, if you don't really have a choice because you signed up to be the cop, right?
Yep. Oshin, yes, values do change in life and death situations.
For sure.
They definitely do. If somebody tried to take a punch at me, I would definitely be trying to punch him back. But again, if I was in a situation where I felt I had an opportunity to change the situation and possibly save somebody's life, I don't care about my own. And I'll throw myself in there. So yeah, they do. They definitely do. And in that moment, it's just like, enlisted men being given orders. You're going into a rough situation. I don't want to get deeply into details. But they're going into a shitstorm because they're ordered to do that. There is no choice at that point. You signed up, you took your oath, you swore that you would uphold the Constitution, and there you are.
Yeah, well, and you swore that you were going to follow orders. I mean, I guess
Yep.
it's a hard situation. Like,
Well, that's
yeah,
where the moral damage comes in later.
right, yeah,
What absolutely offends me, and the man, I love the veterans. Okay, what absolutely offends me is, yeah, they did volunteer, but the thing is they took that damage. They volunteered, and that damage happened to them. I don't give a shit that they volunteered. Now it's time for us to step up and take care of them.
oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, there needs to be a comprehensive system to help veterans, period, across the board, no matter what they went through, with whatever their problems are, while they're in the military and after they're out of the military. Like, it's 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 tragic that that's not happening.
Yeah. Well, and I think a lot of it goes back to, I had a cousin who went in the army in Vietnam, was exposed repeatedly to Agent Orange, and the horrible effects of Agent Orange on him, while they
Mm,
denied that it had anything to do with what was wrong with him. And it got to the point where he had spinal cancer.
yeah,
He felt that he was a man, he couldn't, get it up anymore.
yep,
And to deal with it, he checked himself into the VA hospital and told them that he was suicidal, and he hung himself while he was there because he didn't want his wife to find his body.
yeah,
And that,
horrible.
I think I was 16 at the time. So and I had just enlisted. It definitely had an effect on me that I never forgot. Because now,
Yeah, for sure.
at the time, as a female enlisted, I knew I wasn't going to be facing anything like that, because at the time we still weren't allowed to be in a lot of things that they
Hmm,
get to do
hmm.
now. But it was, if I was in a combat situation, how would I be able to support these guys afterwards?
Yeah,
Because they took the hit while I was kept safe by, my highly polished purse and makeup class during basic training. Oh, hey, you guys, who maybe somebody remind me of his name. I think he's a Richard. His family is Iranian. I used to see
oh,
him in Josh's
yeah,
chat all the time.
yeah, heavy
I
deck.
Yes, Heavy Dick. I want to know how he's doing. Does anybody hear from him?
He was in Jeff's chat the other night.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I
Well,
think
you
he's
come
doing
on.
okay. I'm not sure.
I'm an I'm an old lady. I don't get to stay up as late as you young kids do.
Mm.
Yes, Muckster. Oh man, Muckster's comment brings up a good point. Uh, one of my favorite stories about the whole sandwich thing, and it is a little Australian gal that's been all over the world with her dad, mountain climbing, and she has gotten so much crap, and including guys posting on her Facebook that she should be home making sandwiches. So they went to Antarctica, and she made a ham sandwich and did a video. Here's your sandwich. Come here and get it. I loved it. Yeah, I agree with that, Jeff. And there's gonna be you to point them out. It's so heavy, Jesus named him Softy. Hiring. Oh, hiring vets. They're so damn dramatic. I suppose they could be. But there's a lot of guys in there that also when you talk to them, if you see them work, it's like they never left boot camp. Or they never stopped being a drill instructor. Muckster doesn't stay away from controversies. He's the grandfather of them. There's Ned. Yep. So shout out to Neds who are unfairly targeted, so much so that Jeff gets to make fun of them.
Seriously.
Made a whole show around that. He better. I'm assuming Ned is not working right now. But that is a total assumption on my part because you never know.
You mean like physically working at the very moment? I doubt it.
Well, if I remember right, he also does some work on his computer too.
Oh, yeah, true.
Training stuff and stuff like that. So it's like sometimes I wonder if he ever gets a break from it.
It's like Jeff said it that one time. Spider is one of the good ones. Boy, was he wrong.
Yeah, that mailroom had to be a traumatic experience. Well, and also Bobby, that's because you're. Yeah, you barely get time anymore. We miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially your book readings. I miss those too. The government made Todd work with others. He is another.
So, Double M's, how you feeling about all this so far?
I still feel like crap for deleting my notes.
Well, okay. But like, feels pretty comfortable, right?
I enjoy the communication with the chat.
Yeah.
I really do. Because I am so interested in not just my own opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
No, if I want my own opinion all the time, I'll talk to myself.
Mm-hmm. And that's no good.
No, it's boring. I am definitely the kind of person that I enjoy. I'm going to say that evil word. I love diversity. I think it's beautiful.
You liberal pinko commie.
That's right. We will talk about that someday too.
Okay. Pinkos, liberals, commies.
Diversity.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm missing Spartan here. I was hoping that he would drop in. But he is a busy man too. Yeah, definitely. Woodrow brings the IQ up in chat. Scotto is the thing we don't say. Oh darn, I just said it. I can always find out. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-huh.
We can hear you typing.
I know. I'm being a smart ass. I just sent Scotto a message. I was postal certified.
27 people.
Hey, nice. Well, and I'm very happy that all 27 people are here.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
for stopping
grateful.
by. That's awesome. It's a good
Definitely.
outing.
I will try to have things better the next time, but I very much enjoyed the engagement with chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Because to me, just talking into the void by myself, no, I like the engagement. I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I think it was
It's
a
a fun way to do it.
pretty good first outing, just to sort of get your feet wet and see what it feels like. It's good for me too, just to play around. I've been sort of procrastinating, and I like to I like to have things all perfect and a whole bunch of, things worked
See,
out and stuff. So I've been working on my OBS and putting together little things and procrastinating about finally going live and stuff. So this is good for me. We're both kind of like popping each other's cherries, right?
wow, damn. I didn't feel a thing, but thank you.
No worries.
I'll have to tell my husband that you popped my cherry.
Yeah, well,
And
you
I
popped your
don't know
own
if he's
cherry.
Got that twice.
you what?
And I got that twice.
He said he got that twice. What did you get twice?
Cherry.
Oh, he got my cherry twice. That's true.
Ah.
That is true. He did. He was my first. Gonna be my last. Because if I don't survive this one, it's all over. Because I was definitely not one of those people. Thank you, honey. I was definitely not one of those people that said I would never get married again. But I definitely
Mhm.
stayed single for a long time because I didn't want to punish somebody else with my attitude.
Oh yeah.
Jeff, do you have a show coming up? I think it is time. Grab Ned before he has to go to bed. And oh darn, look at that. You could even post your link because you have a rant. Because I'm a lazy ass and I don't have to do it.
Oh, there you go. And I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have to figure out how to do it. Post your own dabbling, Jeff.
Wait a minute. Oh, honey, Bobby Bonds would like to know. And Bobby was a Marine. I can already tell by the way he's talking. He wants to know how many berries you popped, from how those Navy bros roll.
Oh.
Right here. Don't look at me like that. Us Marines got to stick together. And I know I'm not a real Marine, but.
Let me go put my dress blues on. I'll get your dining table ready.
Oh! Bobby, did you hear that? Oh! All right, everyone. My semi mentor, my what do you call it when you look up to somebody? I'm an old
Idol?
lady.
Idol?
Well, not an idol, but anyway, I look up to him. Jeff, there's his link. Hill Pirate Studios.
This is live.
Well, actually, that's perfect, Jeff. That is absolutely perfect. When the clip plays, you go to my page, it says your wife screaming out, kill his name. Mentor. Well, he's sort of a mentor. Poor Jeff. I've asked him so many questions that I might annoy him. Some says. Thank you, Vestige of Peace. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But he said that you made him wet, honey. He said I still got it. I gotta tell you guys, we went to couldn't you just this is me. we went to the local VA clinic to get him all signed up and everything now that he's freshly retired and stuff. And I saw that the nurse that ran the clinic had a Navy pin on him. So I asked him about it, and he said, yeah, he was in the Navy. He said, I said, well, I tried the Marine Corps, and he's retired Navy. And he looked at my husband. He goes, I got to ask you something. What was the word he used? Do you still what her around?
I don't. Oh, do you still chauffeur her around?
Yeah. Do you still chauffeur her around? And I died because yes, that's what the Navy did for the Marine Corps. They were our taxi service. Actually, Muckster, that would be double M would be kind of not accurate. I actually wear eye cups. So yeah, wrap your brain around that. But anyway, yes, just a little bit of trivia for you, for those of you that didn't know that the Navy was the taxi service for the Marine Corps. I was like, I'm like, you ass. Those Navy guys. Oh, learning show. Nice. Thanks, Jeff. Late to the party. I try to, Jeff, I am not the comedian that you are. So there's absolutely no way you can be replaced by my old ass. So I had to go with something I thought, age and experience. I thought I'd throw that out there. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki has this to say. Congratulations. Great show. It will keep getting better. Little tip, don't worry about the notes. Due to the engagement with the audience, you might as well throw the notes out. Yeah, well, there you go.
Well, I did. Not intentionally, but maybe that was telling me something, because I was worried about that. Thank you, Ned. Thank you very much. And
So-
at some point in time, I'm gonna love to have the guys up too.
Okay. So you think we're gonna close it down here?
Yeah. Jeff, do you have a time yet on your show?
He said he
I'm happy
doesn't
to close.
know. He
Well, of
said he
course he
didn't know
doesn't
that.
know. It's Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. But he posted the link and said go there and check.
And then it
Maybe
said something about somebody's wife or whatever.
you're welcome, Chris. It's all
Yeah.
this is double M's. This is the old Ugly Bods show. Not mine, it's hers. I'm just here to help.
Yep. So I'm gonna basically do this on Sundays at 4:00 Mountain Standard Time. And I tried to do it in such a way so that if Jeff had a show on Sundays and Ned could actually be there, that we could bow out really quick and then Jeff could come in and get started. Because Ned isn't Ned's younger than me, but he's getting up here too, so we have to give the poor old guy his rest.
Yeah.
Because he works harder than most of us of half an age. Thank you, Mugger. I was hoping to not bore you because your mind is pretty analytical. And I cannot keep up with Mugger. But that he is my best online friend ever.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet him. Okay,
Yes.
we're gonna
Maybe
do this.
maybe someday we'll have him up too.
Yeah,
Man,
maybe.
he could educate you, let me tell you.
Okay, we're gonna head out.
All right.
You
Thank
ready?
you guys. Everybody,
Thank
we'll
you.
catch you later at Hill Pirate Studios.
Yeah, totally. See you later. Thank you, everyone.
And and Angel Gamer, yes, Angel Gamer, you might want to check your permissions on my YouTube channel. So, I should
We
invite
love her.
Todd, huh? Nah, Todd couldn't handle me because as a truck driver, I had to handle guys like Todd's all the time, and to me, he'd be way too easy.
Hey, if
Way.
Todd finds some balls, he can come and ask to come up. I mean, whatever. Let him ask.
Find some. I think he'd have to grow a new set. But I kind of want to stay away from Todd because that is well, then
Yeah,
again, no,
yeah.
because it could give Jeff more
Yeah, exactly.
material. So
Exactly.
yeah,
It's not like we're gonna talk about Todd all the time, but if he
no,
shows up and he's like, I don't know, wants to create content, maybe, you know.
that's probably why he won't show up because he's tired of Jeff making content out of him.
Exactly.
Snorting.
Okay, let's do it.
All right,
Let's end
guys,
it.
we're out.
Yeah. We'll see you later.